the projects, 25-0140, repair rehabilitation classrooms, Bongtud Elementary School, the city of government. Then 25-141, construction of school clinic, Lanuza Central Elementary, Lanuza Private School. Then 25-142, construction of school clinic, WatSan and Handwashing facility, in Tandag Pilot Elementary School. Last is 25-143, repair, bar rehabilitation of classrooms. San Miguel National Comprehensive High School, Barangay Magroyong, San Miguel, Surigao del Sur. Before proceeding, let's hear from our back secretary of our attendance.
Okay, good morning. Our attendance, Annabel Alakma, Bank Chairperson, Julius Trinidad, Vice Chairperson, members, Maya Solpagaran, and Agustin Stan. We have 4 members present out of 5. Then, Maya Cecilia Cedro, Head, and Chairperson TWG, Head TWG, members, Alvin Arenzano, Arcel Saldi, Rosberg, Sablas. Yours truly, Pilan Head, Bank Secretariat, Amy Guzman, Secretariat. We have our programmers, Chris Tarong, Julius Prada, Eunice Mikasali, present, and Shaila Iboy Abarino, present. We have also here our observers, liaison officer of Division of Construction, Roy Jones Losterio, and liaison officer Bardi Mandanas, Ronald Surigao. We have also here our end users representative, Architect Ricky Magnay from DepEd Surigao del Sur, and Engineer Alvin Fernandez from DepEd Tandag City. That's all. Thank you and good morning.
Thank you. So we acknowledge, thank you, the presence of our architect Manay from SDS, first division, then Engineer Alvin. Thank you for coming, and also the representative of interested contractors, Engineer Losterio and Torricosa. Good morning. So we have the presence of our Baku. We have 4 out of 5. So, and then TWG, we have our TWG and this back secretariat. So the back is in column, so we can now proceed with our bid conference. So, Engineer Pikasali, join now proceed with your presentation. Senior.
Hindi ba yung documents? Okay, thank
Ito lang.
So good morning, everyone. For our first project, we have the contract ID 25NH0140. That project title Repair/Rehabilitation of Classrooms, Bongtud Elementary School, 132960, Barangay Bongtud, Tandag City, Surigao del Sur. Bidding date is on November 18, 2025. Appropriation 8,270,728.64 pesos. The ABC 8,500,000. Location Barangay Bongtud, Tandag City, Surigao del Sur. Physical target 15 numbers of classroom. Project scope repair/rehabilitation of school classrooms. Project duration
8 to 50.
Oh.
8 to 3, kasi ka sabi natin tayo. ABC is 8,250,000. This is appropriate.
Sakito kayo.
Yeah, 8 to 50.
Again, the ABC is 8,250,000. Scope of works, first, general requirements, 1.02%. Earthworks, 1.49%. Plain and reinforced concrete works, 8.27%. Finishings and other civil works, 86.69%. Electrical works, 0.09%. And plumbing works, 2.45% with a total of 100%. For the item number, description, units, and quantities for Part A, general requirements, Part B, earthworks, and Part C, plain and reinforced concrete work are shown. Next, the item number, description, units, and quantities for Part B, finishings, and other civil works are shown. Continuation of Part D. The item number, description, units, and quantities are shown. Next, for the item number, description, units, and quantities for Part E, plumbing works, Part F, electrical works are shown. Project billboard, we have 1 unit for 4x8 DPWH tarpaulin and 1 unit 8x8 COA tarpaulin. For occupational safety and health program, provision of the following: 1 safety officer part-time. Name and specification, unit, and quantities are shown. For the minimum equipment requirement, we have backhoe 1, dump truck 1, 1 bagger mixer 1, and concrete vibrator 1, with a total of 4 numbers of equipment. Next, the plan. For architectural plan, we have the perspective, the site development plan, and vicinity map. We have the floor plan.
Ang existing na classroom wala appeal.
Yes, ma'am.
So kanang may number lang sa rooms, room 1 up to room 15.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
makita ni sa pag-publish. Okay, sige.
Next, for room 1, we have the floor plan, front elevation, rear elevation, left side elevation, and the right side elevation. And the scope of work: replacement of roofing shades, including trusses and purlins, replacement of ceiling, interior and exterior, provision of window 2 at front, provision of window 4 with jump, concrete pavement overlay, electrical works, replacement of CR door, provision of pre-painted GI gutter, painting works for wood, masonry, and steel. Provision of reflective insulation.
It one na to ang yung concrete pavement is flooring. Amo?
Yes, ma'am.
Para mag-clarify, di ba si Dan? So, and sa number 5, na concrete pavement overlay is for the flooring ng whole classroom. Thank you.
Next, for the room number 2, again, we have the floor plan, the front elevation, rear elevation, the right side elevation, and the left side elevation. The scope of work, same na siya sa room number 1. Replacement of roofing sheets, replacement of ceiling, replacement of windows 1 and 2 at front, provision of window 4 with jump, concrete pavement overlay, electrical works, provision of door locks, lock sets, painting works, wood masonry, and steel, replacement of pre-painted GI gutter, provision of reflective insulation. For room 3, we have the floor plan, front elevation, rear elevation, right side elevation, and the left side elevation. And yung scope of work is the same as sa room number 2. Next,
Balik ito sa note. Note mo to. Blades
and note, sir, is blades are
use
to be used at the front windows.
to be reused yun siguro. Balik ram blade.
Oh, sige.
Jersey blades. Jersey blades. And the remove. Ay, the remove name, no?
To be reused siguro.
Ang ngayon sa ball, hindi gamit ka.
Reuse. Ano ito? Reuse ito?
Oo, sir. We use it. For room 4, we have the floor plan, front elevation, right side elevation, and left side elevation. So, ang scope ng work niya is the same na gihapon. Wala naman. I-replace gad siya ang window 1 of 2. Next, for room 5, we have the floor plan, front elevation, rear elevation, right side elevation, and left side elevation. Again, same gihapon ang iya scope of work. For room 6, we have the floor plan, front elevation, rear elevation, right side elevation, and left side elevation. The same as of an scope of work. Next, for room 7, we have the floor plan, front elevation, rear elevation, right side elevation, and the left side elevation. And scope of work, same na gihapon sa replacement of roofing, replacement of ceiling, provision of windows, concrete pavement overlay, electrical works, provision of door lock sets, painting works, replacement of pre-painted GI gutter, and provision of reflective insulation. Next, for room 8, we have the floor plan, front elevation, rear elevation, right side elevation, and left side elevation. Same na sa gihapon ng scope of work. For room 9, again, we have the floor plan, front elevation, rear elevation, right side elevation, and left side elevation. Scope of work, ang muna sa gihapon mo. Service. For room 10, shown is the floor plan, front elevation, rear elevation, right side elevation, left side elevation. Same na sa gihapon ng scope of work. Room 11, floor plan, front elevation, rear elevation, right side elevation, and left side elevation are shown. Scope of work, same na sa gihapon. For room 11, 12, you have the floor plan, front elevation, rear elevation, right side elevation, and the left side elevation. Scope of work, the same na gihapon. The same. For room 13, may iniyatong daycare. The floor plan, front elevation, rear elevation, right side elevation, left side elevation are shown. Scope of work, same na gihapon. For room 14, floor plan, front elevation, the right side elevation and left side elevations are shown. Aniya, scope of work, galahi sa iban. Kay bago pa sab siya. So first, provision of grills on windows 1 and 2. Provision of window 4 with jump and painting works for wood and steel only. Wala na apil ang iya masonry. Next, for room 15, we have the floor plan and the roof plan. Scope of work, replacement of roofing sheets, including trusses and purlins, replacement of ceiling interior and exterior, painting works for ceiling and steel, replacement of jalousie window, provision of reflective insulation, replacement of pre-painted GI gutter. For room 15, we have the front elevation, right side elevation, the rear elevation, and the left side elevation. Next, the schedule of doors and windows and grills detail. Next, we have the reflected ceiling plan only for room 1 to 13 and 15. Wala na apilan. Room 14. Next, we have the isometric ceiling detail, the section, and the typical ceiling vent plan detail. Next, we have the roof plan from room 1 to room 13. Next, for structural plans, we have the foundation plan for room 1, detail of wall footing, detail of columns and footings, stiffener footing detail. Next, for room 1, roof beam plan, roof framing plan, and the fascia frame detail. Truss detail. Next, truss connection details. Slab on grade plan from room 2 to room 13. Kung mag-overlay kita.
Ano siya ito nga?
Kuan yan, chief. Detail na. Spot detail. Next, for roof framing plan from room 2 to room 13. Next, we have the truss 1, truss 1B and 1A. Detail of gusset plate. Again, detail of gusset plate for the half truss. We have the half truss. Next, truss 2 and truss 2 gusset plate detail. We have also the detail of ridge truss connection detail 1 and 2. Again, connections, purlin connection detail. Roof framing plan for room 15. Truss 1 detail for room 15. Truss 2 detail for room 15 and gusset plate detail. Continuation sa room 15, we have the sectional elevation, ridge road connection detail, truss connection details. For plumbing plan, we have the water line layout plan for room 1 only. Sewer line layout plan and the isometric view for water line layout plan and sewer line layout plan. For electrical plan, we have the electrical lighting layout plan. That's all.
Thank you. So, next project? And before proceeding, puan ba yan atos para procurement, may changes?
From Procurement, we have shown elevation plan that GI pipe flows on page 6 of plan. Then they check quantity of purlins and building permit not included in PAO, consult design on BSP.
Mamaya, reflect na lang ma'am ini sa pinakauna. Itong sa i-reflect ang GI pipe na kuan column.
And then,
Then-
building permit?
Permit ma'am, inawag kami sa SIBA ng Handwashing. Tapos ang taga-simpisan mo minawag sa fire.
Fire. Di na, need ng building permit and repair. Oo. Basta kaya may clearance nila. Mga yung tangtang ko ano eh.
Ngayon,
Ang ilaw nila sa Philippines. Ngayon na lang takuan sa ilaw.
Sa
I-official na lang natin.
sa office of the building official.
Steve.
Lawak pa yung
Sa Opo Chief, wala sa kito na pwede dun sa ilan, bali sa fire.
Ang dili, lagi wal by doon.
Bye-bye doon pero mag-apply.
Apply niya po. Okay. Tapos sa fire one by doon. Okay. So, need pa to apply ni hapon. So, wala sa face. Wala na makay di utang. Tanto sa
Gather mo yan.
kontrata. Okay, so thank you. So next, so same with all the repairs, no, na binigay dito.
Good morning once again.
Ako para nato lang sa ato lang. Repair na sa construction niya, okay yun.
And each group.
Para ito sa kami nato kung ang project yun, Tandag, Magroyong.
Sa
Good morning once again. The project that I'll be presenting for this morning is the construction of school clinic in Lanuza Central Elementary School, Lanuza, Surigao del Sur, which has a contract ID number of 25 NH 0141. The bidding date is on November 18, 2025. The appropriation cost is 3,341,500 pesos, with an ABC is 3,333,000 pesos. The location is on Lanuza, Surigao del Sur. The project scope is the construction of one-story school clinic. And the project duration is 98 calendar days. The scope of works. The general requirement, which has a 1.75%. The earthworks has 1.47%. The plain and reinforced concrete works has 34.31%. The finishing and other civil work has 43 and 16%. The plumbing works has 6.41%, and the electrical works has 12.90%, which is a total of 100%. The item numbers and the project descriptions of Part A, Part B, and Part C with unit and quantity are shown. Also, the Part B, which has an item number, description, and unit and quantity are being shown. Continuation on the Part D, the item number, project item description, unit, and quantity are being shown. Continuation on Part D, item number, description, and unit, and quantity are being shown. Also the part with Part E. Continuation on Part E with Part F, the item numbers and the description also with its unit and quantity are being shown. The project billboard on item B.51, which has a 1 unit 4x8 DPWH tarpaulin and 1 unit 8x8 COA tarpaulin. The item B.71 occupational safety and health program. The following are the materials. Also, these are the minimum equipment requirement, which has a backhoe, 1 bagger mixer dump truck, plate compactor, concrete vibrator, bar cutter, bar bender, and welding machine. The plans. The the perspective. Next is the floor plan, roof plan, reflected ceiling plan, and rear elevation and front elevation. Masum ini. Masum. Di masum.
Tapos, scroll.
Sa PDF.
PDF yun. Ayun.
Dito. Next is the right side elevation with left side elevation. Also the longitudinal section. Also shown is the isometric ceiling detail. And also the detail on the concrete gutter. Next is the detail of DPWD ramp. I'm so
Relax lang.
Relax lang.
Relax na.
Pero si architect
My own.
Oh my gosh. Also shown is the details of the grills and the schedule of doors and windows.
PDF na yun.
Oh.
Nga.
The detail of columns and footing. Also the details of the wall footings and the footing tie beams. The foundation plan and the stiffener column detail. Next is the roof beam detail and the end wall detail. Also with the detail of the GB, LRB, and PC. Here is also the detail of RC gutter and the section of stair on field and RC ramp. The detail of elevation of truss. And the roof framing plan and the reference wall detail with its schedule. Here's the detail of the trusses connection. Also the detail of connection of purlin to top cord, roofing fixer, and isometric view of connection of roofing to purlin. Here is the detail of truss anchorage and the connection of purlins to end wall. Also the G-bolt spacing, roof panels, side lap detail, and detail of purlin to sagad connection. Here's the plumbing notes with its details and also the septic tank details. Here's the AC drain line with its isometric. And also with the sewer line with its isometric view. Here's the storm drainage line, also with the isometric. And the water line with also the isometric. Here is the electrical plan with its schedule of loads and computation. That's it. Thank you.
In terms of my clarifications? Yeah, okay. Sa ato, previous,
From our pre-procurement, comment lang is proof of ownership of land, care of the end user.
say, a reminder, if there are proof of ownership. Then sa ato, kung DEO, quantities. Okay.
Correction.
Ang previous wala ta ako, kay, okay, so, here. Next project. Thank you. Barangay po. Next project, Tultini, WatSan. Construction, Tandag filing. Elementary school.
So good morning once again. The project title that I'll be presenting for this morning again is the construction of school clinic, WatSan, and group hand washing facility in Tandag Pilot Elementary School, Tandag City, Surigao del Sur, which has a contract ID number of 25NH0142. The bidding date is on October 18, 2025. The appropriation cost is 5,237,000 pesos, and the ABC is 5,224,000 pesos. The location is in Tandag City, Surigao del Sur. The project scope is the construction of one-story school clinic, construction of 4-seater toilet detached, and construction of group hand washing. The project duration is 126 calendar days. The scope of works are the following: the general requirements, which has 1.57%. The earthworks has 4.51%. The plain and reinforced concrete works has 29.64%. The finishing and other civil work has 40.23%. The plumbing works has 8.36%, and the electrical works has 15.69%, which has a total of 100%. The following item, description, unit, and quantity for Part A, Part B, and Part C are being shown. The item number, description, and unit, and also the quantity for Part D are being shown. Sa ini, tiniti, ang iya task bar.
Yes.
The continuation and Part D, the item number, description, and unit, also the quantity are being shown. Continuation on Part D with its item number, description, unit, and quantity are being shown. Also with the Part E. Continuation on Part E, the item number, description with its unit and quantity, also with the Part F, are being shown. Item B.5, project billboard, which has a 1 unit 4x8 DPWH tarpaulin and 1 unit 8x8 GOA tarpaulin. B.7, the occupational safety and health program. The minimum equipment requirement with are the following: the backhoe, 1 bagger, mixer, dump truck, plate compactor, concrete vibrator, bar cutter, bar bender, and building machine are being shown. The plans, the perspective for school clinic. Oh, sorry, same daan clinic. Bali, may additional din na WatSan o group handwashing.
Okay, so,
Itiritso ko na.
so, diretso ako, pananagkakailan. Eh, kung ano magkailang present ang, WhatsApp, at ako, clinic, yung proceed na ka sa WhatsApp, and machine.
So the clinic is saying the sa Lanuza, kay nag-present. So here is the WatSan, the perspective. Being shown are the front view elevation, roof plan, floor plan, and reflected ceiling. Next is the rear elevation, cross section, right side elevation, and left side elevation. Next is the schedule of doors, detail of counter sink, the detail section of sheer PWD toilet, longitudinal section, and the ramp details. Also being shown are the details of PEC, the foundation plan, the pedestal plan, base plate plan, also the detail of ST, wall footing, the connection in purlins, connection details on polycarbonate, also the roof framing plan. Also the sink detail is being shown. Being shown next is the septic tank plan, also the plumbing row and layout with its isometric. Next is the electrical plan with its load computation and lighting layout with the single line diagram. Next is the group hand washing, the perspective. Being shown is the floor plan, front elevation, rear elevation, right and left side elevation, longitudinal section, blow up section, roof plan, roof framing plan. Next is the foundation plan, longitudinal section details, the hand washing counter details, the footing beam detail, base plate detail, planted column, and typical detail for line canal. Next is the isometric view of the water and drainage line layout. Done po. Thank you.
So, thank you for that to WatSan. So to summarize, an ato previous is from and sa Lanuza is only the school clinic. Ang ABC lower kay sa pilot, CI, WatSan, so Handwashing facility. Mas taas ang needs. Okay. So, thank you. Dear. Next project.
Separate from Francis.
Sa Clifford, may ato corrections.
Sa paper, ma'am, comment lang is line canal for verification for the group hand washing.
Sa ito, sa pilot. Okay. Ang mga to, verify niyo, engineer.
Kung ano sa pilot kay working pa nila drainage daw.
Para makagawas ang puan. No? Kaya kami sumang. Okay, follow up niya po na to.
POQ. Correction. Correction then. Correction ma'am, the POQ.
WOQ,
Right.
may correction.
Tandag file kanina item number 19031. Ngayon butang is lump sum dapat square meter.
So, timan ay na to. Napulitin na to ang correction. So, sa bulletin, sa ato po ang saya publish kayo. Square meter, dapat sa dili laksa. Square meter siya dapat. Bulletin na na po. Correction.
Ina-item ito.
9031.
9031. Okay, so proceed na.
Good morning, everyone. For the last project, we have the repair rehabilitation of classrooms San Miguel National Comprehensive High School, school ID 304905, Barangay Magroyong, San Miguel, Surigao del Sur. Contract ID number 25NH0143. The bidding date November 18, 2025. Appropriation 7,017,587.94 pesos. The ABC 7 million pesos. And the location Barangay Magroyong, San Miguel, Surigao del Sur. Project scope repair rehabilitation of 10 classrooms. Project duration 147 calendar days. The scope of works general requirements 1.22%, earthworks 3.43%, plain and reinforced concrete works 2.12%, finishings and other civil work 79.30%, plumbing works 4.52%, electrical works 5%, and the total of 100%. Technical works. The item number, description, unit and quantity for Part A, general requirements, Part B, earthworks, Part C, plain and reinforced concrete work are shown. The item number, description, unit and quantities for Part D, finishings and other civil works are shown. The continuation for Part D. The item number, description, unit and quantities for Part E, plumbing works, Part F, electrical works, Part G, mechanical works are shown. Project billboard, we have 1 unit 4x8 DPWH tarpaulin